That's Logan Gominski being taken to jail after she was charged with posting a video on Instagram that showed her having sexual activity with her dog.
Welcome back to Looking for Better Days. Before we get started, I would like to ask y'all to please like, comment, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell, click all. That way you can be notified anytime that I upload. Also, guys, please keep in mind, YouTube is very serious about how long you guys watch the video, if you guys hit the like button, and if you subscribe to the channel. So it doesn't cost you guys much. If you guys can do that for me, I'd greatly appreciate it. This story here, this lady is out of control. Let's get into it.
Instagram that showed her having sexual activity with her dog. I look at the disturbing case out of Florida.
Like, so you couldn't find a human being to do that with? This is crazy. Like,
welcome to Crime Fix. I'm Anjanette Levy. Logan Gominski is in the Marion County Jail in Florida after detectives say they got a tip that she was making videos involving her dog and posting them on Instagram. Marion County is south of Gainesville and north of Orlando. An incident report says
does this lady not know that that type of video is illegal?
On January 28th, that Logan Gominski posted a video on her Instagram account that showed her encouraging this dog to do things that I'm not really going to go into detail about. It's kind of gross. Actually, it's very gross. If you look at Gominski's Instagram account, she posts videos and photos of herself. But this video was cause for concern since someone turned it over to the sheriff's office.
Crazy.
Detectives said the video in question didn't show Gominski's face, but the incident report stated the video also shows a possible belly button piercing on the white female, which in several photographs on the defendant's...
You know what I find strange? With all the people who cannot find love, can't find a relationship, or so they claim, you're fornicating with a dog. I don't know what thought process caused this lady to want to engage in inappropriate activities with a dog, but I don't know, all I can do is laugh at it because this is crazy. Like, I don't know what the thought process is, but honestly, it's scary to think that these people, no different than the predators, are just walking around. This could be the lady who's serving you lunch at school. Like, nobody knows what her occupation is. At least they haven't listed it so far. So let's continue.
Instagram page, you can see her with a navel piercing. So detectives started looking at other videos on the page to see if this video was likely Logan Gominski. They said they found other videos that showed Gominski with her dogs, and that some depict her with a small brown dog, possibly a Chihuahua, that is identical to the one in the video. This dog is small and light brown with large brown ears, a white line going down the middle of his head, a white belly, and white fur that extends halfway up the dog's legs. I confirmed that the dog in the video has all these same characteristics. I also located a photograph posted on April 5th, 2024 that depicts the defendant with the same dog that is wearing the same dark-colored collar that is depicted in the video.
I gotta ask myself, are these people doing this for attention now? Because it might even be mental illness. It may just be like these people just want attention. You ever see like a bad kid and you know, they just do certain things just to get the parents' attention? That's almost what this seems like. Like, because a dog. I'm done.
So it's probably not every day that detectives get a video like this, or at least I really, really hope they don't get videos like this every day. So they got in touch with the tipster who submitted it to them. The detective wrote, I made phone contact with the person who submitted the tip, who requested to remain anonymous. They stated that on January 27th, 2025, they observed the aforementioned video posted on the defendant's public Instagram page, Alex GumX. They advised the post has already been deleted. However, they were able to save the video before it was deleted, and that is what they submitted to the anonymous tip. They advised they observed the defendant's Instagram page and observed photographs of the defendant with the same nails and the same dog as in the video. They described observing a post on January 27th, 2025, of the defendant's ex-boyfriend screenshotting the aforementioned video on his Instagram. tagging the defendant in it and calling the defendant disgusting. This post has also been
Sounds
deleted.
about right. I mean, honestly, can you imagine how the ex-boyfriend feels? And like what the thought process is behind that whole feeling? Because it's like, if you were intimate with this lady at one point, who knows if she was trying to have inappropriate activities with the dog during that time. And now you're thinking like, oh, we can do adult activities, but you know what? I'm not even gonna go into that detail, but that just seems crazy to me. Yeah, this is a sad situation.
A former daycare worker and her male accomplice are accused of some of the most heinous crimes possible involving children. And prosecutors say their excuse was that they were drunk. We're breaking down this disturbing case with criminal defense attorney and former prosecutor Matt Mangino. Welcome to Sidebar.
Man, I don't know what's up with these couples and doing weird, heinous activities together,
As you
man.
can imagine, this story is very upsetting. So I want to give everybody that warning before we get into this. But what we're talking about is a former daycare worker, 24-year-old Morgan Rothenhofer, and her reported boyfriend, male accomplice, 42-year-old Jamie Souders. They are accused of not only perpetrating horrific child abuse, but filming it. They each face a slew of felony charges in Middlesex Township, Pennsylvania. And this week, they both waived their preliminary hearings. Arraignment is scheduled for November.
This really bothers me. Why? Because this is not even like, I don't care if it's a male or female. This child can't be above the age of 5 years old. And then there's a woman and there's a man involved. 2 adults. Nobody had the empathy, the wherewithal to report the other to the police. And then you record the horrific act that you find yourself doing to probably an infant child. This is just nasty. This is different levels of nasty right here. This is bad. This is bad stuff. But let's continue.
Souders filmed an 8-year-old child performing sex acts on Rothenhofer back in February. Now, here is the long list of charges that Rothenhofer faces, and they're all felonies: rape of a child, aggravated indecent assault, involuntary deviant sexual intercourse with a child, 5 counts of knowingly filming, photographing, or depicting a child in a sex act, corruption of minors. Souders faces the same charges, but as additional counts of child pornography and criminal use of a communication facility. We'll talk about this more, but as you can imagine, if they are convicted across the board, more likely than not, they probably will never see the light of day again.
I hope so.
So investigators say how this all happened, how they became aware of this. This is interesting. They were contacted allegedly by a cloud data storage company with a tip about possible criminal sexual abuse material. It's also known as CSAM, and that was linked to Souders. This is according to court documents. Now, while multiple children are believed to have been victimized by Souders' possession of CSAM, the couple is only charged in connection with assault on one child, as of right now, I should say. Now, according to court documents, Souders basically confessed, acknowledged to police that they would find CSAM on his electronic devices, that he was sexually attracted to naked children, that he knew what he did was wrong, that he had a pornography addiction. Pennsylvania State Police say that Souders used the cloud service Synchronos to record, download, and upload child sexual abuse material. In terms of Rothenhofer, Souders apparently said he had known her for years.
I'm sorry, yeah, I can't do too much of this. This is crazy with them. Either way, the link will be in the bio. Y'all can check it out. This is very disturbing to me. I mean, anybody who has young kids, this should make your blood boil. But you know, neither here nor there.
A Pennsylvania man and woman are facing some of the most shocking charges involving a young child under the age of 13. We are going to be digging into how police were able to track down the accused rapists with former sex crimes prosecutor Serena Townsend. Welcome to
Come on,
Sidebar,
people.
presented by Law and Crime.
This
I'm
makes
Jesse
me
Weber.
wonder about humanity. I swear. It
Hey,
makes me
everybody,
wonder
this is a
big
long
time.
case that we're about to explain, I will tell you right now, is one of the most heinous that we have ever reported here on Sidebar. And that is not something
That's something
I
to
say
say.
lightly. In fact, the
gotta
affidavit
be
of
something to
probable
say.
cause is so disturbing that we can't show you the vast majority of it. But what we are going to do is try to bring you as much detail as we can, as much context as we can to you. What this is a very sick story, and I apologize right now for what we're about to say. But these two people that I'm about to mention are now locked up in Lancaster County, Pennsylvania, each on $1 million bail. 56-year-old John James DeHart and 35-year-old Sarah Lee Miller, who also goes by the name Sarah Souder. They are accused of raping their own child. The two were charged back on April 16th. DeHart was arrested just a couple days later in Philadelphia. Police put out the word that they were looking for Miller, and she was arrested May 8th. Her last known address was in Luzerne County. According to what is a truly stomach-turning criminal complaint, both DeHart and Miller are accused of sexually abusing their child. Yes.
So, not only are you dealing with an underage individual, both of his parents let him down in a major way. And they're both the biological parents of the kid. Like, this is like blasphemy on different levels. I don't know what to make of this. Like, it's so bad. Can you imagine both parents betraying you in such a way? That's disheartening. But that's where we at in the world right now, which is unfair. That's unreasonable.
Their child. Before I get into this any further, I want to bring in former sex crimes prosecutor Serena Townsend. Serena, good to see you. Thanks for coming on. Just when you think child abuse can't get any worse, now the
Well, before they get into all this deliberation between the two of them, I'm gonna end the video here. Once again, guys, please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell to be notified whenever I upload. Click all. That way YouTube can send you the notification to know that I'm doing a video. Also, join the Discord. Link is in the bio. And please, guys, if you guys enjoy the videos, please watch the videos all the way through. And hit the like button and subscribe. That's the only way YouTube is going to know that you guys enjoy the content, and it will continue to give me the boost that I need to continue to put out the content. On that note, everybody, hopefully have a good day. And yeah, this was a kind of disturbing one. I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.